Awesome. I'm probably off the sound. All right. Let's see. All right. So we're all that good stuff. I'm just gonna put my hair up like this. I don't know. I don't think I have a clip. So I'll give it a minute just to see if anybody actually shows up. Definitely trying something very different by tutorial. So if I fuck up, so hopefully 2 people in here, 2 ridiculous, and yes, I have 0 makeup on right now. I'm all good. Give it a second. Let people kind of, not like I have a lot of people subscribed, but that's okay. Just figured I'd try something different. So welcome to my room. Welcome to where all of the magic happens of my makeup, all the ridiculousness, if you will. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of jump right in and go for it. I'm gonna start with my face because I think really the only thing that people are super curious about is the eye stuff. So once I get to that, that's fine. But a lot of people ask me what my regimen is for other stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. But to start, I always do a shub. This is what it looks like. Kind of gross looking, but I make it myself. Okay. But yeah, I make it myself. It's just a little bit of Vaseline, sugar, olive oil, and some coconut oil. So I put that on my lips just to get off all the dead nastiness. My mirror's down here, so. But yeah, just kind of scrub it around. Basically, I just do that because I like to use which realistically can be extremely drying. At least that's how I found it to be. So after I moisturize my whole face, all that good stuff, I always do that little bit of a lip scrub. I like making my own personally just because it's cheaper, like in bulk. Like I literally will fill up like a little container like this. I'll be set forever. It's with stuff around like the house, and then I just put a little bit of lip balm on. No specific brand on that. Just regular lip balm. Nothing crazy. Nothing over the top. So as you can see, my lips are already a little plumped up a little bit, but I like to use the Pillow Plump XXL by Soap and Glory. You can get this at Walgreens. I believe it's a Walgreens product. Put a little out. And that scrub not only gets rid of dead skin, it'll open up the pores a little bit too, which is great because this will get in it and it'll help make you plump your lips a little bit more. But yeah, that's just something I personally love to do. So like I said, I'm already moisturized. I already put a little bit of my Benefit. It's kind of a mess, but it's Pore Professional. But for me, for this in particular primer, I only use it in like my T-zone and on my nose. And then have another one from Soap and Glory. It's called One Heck of a Blot, and this is a primer for all over my face. For those who don't usually use a primer before you put your foundation on, the nice thing about it is it kind of makes your face so it sticks. The foundation sticks a little better. A little bit up here. A little bit down there. And a little bit right here. Now, I will warn you about some of my makeup. Some of my makeup is expensive. Some of my makeup is not expensive. Some of my makeup has been touched by my 4-year-old. Some of my makeup has not been touched by my 4-year-old. So I just like to put that in the disclaimer because, quite frankly, some of my colors look super messed up, and that's because I have a 4-year-old who also likes makeup as much as her mommy and all that kind of stuff. And some of it, I just like what I like. My favorite eyeliner is a mix between the gel Maybelline eyeliner and the Wet n Wild liquid liner. That is $3.99. Hands eyeliner of all time, which is a little ridiculous, but it's the truth. Also, another good thing, a couple of these a day, beautiful. Great for your skin, your body, all of the good stuff. So like I said, we're going to start with foundation. I use a couple of different foundations. I'll use the L'Oreal Infallible. Some I use the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. I don't know if it's going to focus on that right now. Oh. I'll do like the beauty guru thing. Hopefully it kind of, yeah. But this is my favorite. I usually do a mixture of the two because I am in the winter right now. As you can see, I'm completely translucent. And I put a little bit of here. Now I'm curious though, because I just got my very first facial today. So I'm curious to see how this is all going to look, especially on my nose area. I don't know about anybody else, but literally the only place that like gets all like super fucked up is all up in here. I don't know why. It just is what it is. I don't want to start with that. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Oh, here it is. Joys of Live. So I will use this usually to start, which looks disgusting and I need to wash it. And then I will move on to A beauty blender. So far, no joke, my nose is already looking better than it usually does. So then I go in with a beauty blender and I blend. Oh wow. My nose looks fantastic and I'm really excited about it. Oh my god, I look so pale. But that's okay. Yeah. And that is it for foundation. I do bring it down to my neck, obviously, because I don't want to be looking like a crazy person. Even though in this light I kind of look a little bit like a crazy person. But that is fine. Trying to see if anybody's actually gonna like come in. Um so after that we have concealer. Types of concealer. Most notably the next one. This is the full coverage concealer. And what I like to use, which I had here a second ago, there we go, is actually use like a little tiny concealer brush. I think this would help a little. Much late. I don't know. I'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So take a little concealer. And okay. Apparently my child got into my concealer brush. Because there's eyeliner on my concealer. But that's okay. I have plenty of other brushes and other stuff that I can use, including a little clean it up. I really hope it's not this blown out like an actual real life. All right, there we go. Much better. Like I literally don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. But yeah, I have some new stuff anyway. But let's try that again. A little better. I'm not this like pale. This is actually really sad right now. Let's see. Hmm. I feel like all I'm learning from this is that makeup maybe not the best done live. Maybe that's part of the problem. Yeah, I'm still like wicked blown out. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. Because we can. Alright. So we got that. Contour. I typically use my little brush again. Take some off the top. Suck in my cheek so I know where to go with it. Put some nice cute little dots all around my face and my head. Sometimes. A little down the nose. Just for like a little bit more definition. Like straight up, I love my nose. So I'm not trying to like make it really smaller or anything like that. So I'll start with the Beauty Blender because that is a liquid. Try like just spread it out a little. Like that. Start it that way. This lighting is really pissing me off now. So then just take the brush. This is from Real Techniques. I got it from Ulta, but like as you can see, you can like shape things a little bit more. Do it in the nose area. There you go. All contoured, beautiful. Still looks a little harsh on this camera, but you know, what can you do? So anyway, then I go into my air spun, good old air spun. Back with that Beauty Blender. And I pack underneath my eyes. I actually try not to bake too much because for me, baking actually makes all of my issues that I have way worse. So just a little underneath just to set the concealer. Because of the concealer being a like a full coverage concealer, it gets a little extra sticky, so that's why I like just a little bit of powder. Powder is done. Next is the eyebrows, which I currently have been using. Why can I not cover? Oh, the Done in One Brow Pomade. I'm gonna put this light on for this because I need to see what I'm doing when it comes to my brows. So that's happening now. It's weird because like it probably feels like I should have like music or some shit going on. But oh, that copyright shit is obnoxious. So I'm not fucking with it. One side is good-ish. Change the next side is gonna get super fucked up. Not terrible. From a distance, I suppose. And there you have it. Actually, my brows came out pretty fucking good right now. I am extremely surprised, quite frankly. Um, I also have the CoverGirl Easy Brow that I'll sometimes mess with. I also have a Benefit like brow a, a Benefit brow like mascara kind of thing that I'll sometimes use if I don't feel like using a ton of, if you will. And yeah. So let's see what's next in my big book of fun. Powder. I actually like to use a little bit of powder, same one that I used everywhere else, over my eyes before I put any um whatchamacallit, eyeshadow on, because it kind of like gives it a nice clean slate, like color wise. It's nice and a nice flat color, nice flat surface, all that good stuff. So we're doing the Valentine's Day look. Um, there's a couple of ways you can do it. I mean, you can spruce it up with some sparkle. These are the Stilias. You can make it all matte and kind of pretty. Um, these two are the ones that I would use if I used the glitters. One's like a rose gold kind of color, and one's just like a straight up silver, almost holographic kind of color. But we'll get to that in a minute. We got to set our base first. So what I'm going to do is grab a couple of brushes. Just a basic brush from one of my Naked palettes. I'm not like gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, you have to use this brush from Morphe 25, 26, 34. Like, I'm not, I don't care. If it works for what I'm trying to do and blends it out, it's okay in my book. Actually, oh, this is what I was looking for. This is what happens during and you're not prepared. So this is the brow thing I was talking about. Just do is you just take it out. You can just, it just helps push the hairs back in place so you can keep that nice shape you did with your pomade. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the Modern Renaissance palette. I love this thing. It's a fucking mess, but that's fine. I don't care. And neither should you. So I'm going to take this part and I'm going to go into start with burnt orange. Just put it in there, tap off the excess, and come right above the crease. Now, this is going to be kind of my transition color because it works really well with the reds in the palette. So as you can see, it's all right up in there. A little bit more. Not good. And I like to do a nice circular motion when I'm doing this. So yeah, as you can see, the next color that I'm going to be going in with is going to be a little bit more of a red. So it's going to be Love Letter right here. Same brush is fine. Just tap it in. Knock off the excess. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit redder. I haven't even really packed in any of a lot of the color yet. Now this is all just directly over that burnt sienna or the burnt orange that we did. Like it'll be maybe like a little bit under, but for the most part, it'll be right there. Now I wasn't gonna do lashes for this, but I might throw it on just as like a how you can spruce it up a little bit. Kind of, since like I said, it is for Valentine's. So yeah, stitch color that we're gonna use is called Venetian. Right down here. This is for sure a darker red. And you just bring that over. As you can see in there, and you just keep blending it out and over. You don't have to keep adding product to this. The Renaissance palette is like super pigmented, in my opinion. I don't think you really have to pack in a ton of stuff. Bring it over. So as you can see, it's definitely coming along. And then you just go back in a little bit and make sure that all the color is exactly where you want it to be. Because of like pinks and reds and things like that, it's easy for it to kind of go everywhere. So the next one that I'm going to be using, still debating a couple of things. And this is actually going to be coming up here. It's called Vermeer. It's this one here. It's kind of like a shimmery light pink kind of color. And then that's going to go directly under my brow bone. And will turn into like a blending shade as well. And you can always like come in if you think it went down too far, or to help it blend out a little bit more, you can always use. That's why I like the dual side brushes, realistically, because once that's done, I can go back in with the other side that has a little bit of color on it, and then I can like reblend. Go on the other side. Um, so I think that's it for this palette. And then I'm going to go over to a new brush. And the Urban Decay Metals palette is probably one of my favorite things ever. I'm trying not to blind you guys. Ooh, as you can see all my pictures. Hey, it's Lex the Hex. It's Twisted. It's all my other shit. No. But yeah, realistically, to get like the shiny stuff in the middle, if you will, as my base, I've actually been using this metals palette a ton. So what I'm gonna use, or what I used the other day, is I'm gonna use the color Scream. And then where it's all kind of like open right here, I'm gonna pat it in. I'm not trying to do anything crazy, just patting it in. Now you can use this either wet or dry. I think it looks really pretty using both personally. So that's what I do. Yeah, just tap it in. Nothing too crazy. And I mean, that's like the majority of the look right there, which is awesome. See, I'm telling you, that's how you know that you're a 4-year-old. That digs in your expensive makeup. But that's fine. I love her. That's cool. So you can leave it like this, and it's super simple, very matte, very pretty, or you can take it up a notch. And I don't know if it'll focus, but like you can see all the shimmer comes on that. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer. And I like to add it using my my brushes. So right over that last one. And just tap it in. And for what I'm doing, you can actually just kind of use from both. Okay, this is, yep. This totally just turned into a little bit of a crease, and I wasn't even planning on doing that. But as you can see, like, I still think it just looks really pretty. And the extra sparkle, if you're like me, is never a bad thing. Let's put that in the inner corner over here. Um, yeah, like I said, my mirror is down here, so if I look a little weird, that's why. Yeah, so as you can see, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of sparkle, which you really can't go wrong with a little bit of sparkle, personally, in my opinion. Well, that's because I'm like the ultimate girl, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You can just go in and kind of blend out that crease a little bit more. My whole thing with makeup is blend. Blend, 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 blend. Please. Like, if you're doing a cut crease, do a cut crease. But if you're not doing a cut crease, blend your shit. That's all I ask. All I ask. Because it's just such a lazy thing, in my opinion. Like, if you're not trying to have it like be very specific, you're just being lazy. Or you don't do it. And if you don't know how to do it, ask. That's what all this stuff is like, just as crazy as the Google machine. Um, so yeah, what is next? So, here we go. All right, eyeliner. Eyeliner. One thing a lot is using one of these, which like magnified mirrors. So I have really close, exact putting my wing. This is the liner wet, my favorite eyeliner. I don't know about, but it's easy to work with. It's nice and wet, and like, it's beautiful, and it's cheap. It's like, which everybody else is all like, oh, you $80 friggin' shit. What all that eyeliner? So I'm gonna kind of give you an idea of, gotta, you know, see as how this is live, I can't just cut. So yeah, this is just the beginning side. I don't know what it is. I guess everybody eyeliner, but this makes me feel good. The other one of these like zoom in mirror, it makes eyeliner easier. Just see for crap. And there we go. Done. Beautiful. Kind of see. Not too bad. I mean, anything super crazy. I don't think it's super thick. Um, I mean, it certainly can be, and there that will look incredible. And there are certain looks that you can do really super dope in. This one I really because it's subtle, it's pretty, it's a little flirty, you know. And also the for if you have like eyelashes, the small and like that line, the you're gonna look because it's not anything. So if your lashes go a little bit longer, so really dry. A new one, but number two. My God, I don't know why. Like I'm literally using. I don't know if it's workable. Did that I? Oh, now we're not on focus at all. Focus. Yeah, so same idea. You perfect it a little bit, but it's really subtle, not like super crazy. I think this one's a little bit bigger. See, this is where the eyeliner, like, if you're a girl and you know the eyeliner struggle, it's either that one's like thicker than the one side or one's like longer than the other side. And then when you look at it like this, like looks super wonky, and you can tell that they're different, but they're never going to be twins. I want them to be like your eyebrows. We don't. That's not. That ain't gonna help anybody. Okay, back to what we were doing. So eyeliner that I like to use is this one because sometimes I'll just leave on the Maybelline Eye Studio. Eye Studio. My damn thing that I usually put it on with. Do a quick clean. Where did I put my cleaner? Bitch. Not too bad. Carry a consumer in unfucking at any point. So, just clean that a little bit. So your jet liner, dip it in a bit. And then I actually am just going to put this, take this off. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm going to take this. Put it right on my waterline. Let's see. So yeah, just a little something under the waterline helps accentuate the eyes and you know, all that good stuff. So back with another brush. This one is a pencil brush. And we just go in with those red colors again. So as a fun little reminder, we've got some, I start with the Venetian red and it goes underneath. Just a little something. And then I will take a little bit of the love letter and kind of blend it out with that as well. See, nothing too crazy. Then we have mascara. See, I literally have no idea how long I've been on. Maybe like, what, 40 minutes? Got a curly hair, eyelashes, Jesus. 1, 2, 3. And one of the things that I like to do when I'm curling my lashes, as I start at the base, and as I am curling, I like pull it out. So it gives more of a curl like everywhere. I keep looking at my screen and I should be looking at the camera. And for mascara, I'm using the Last Sensational from Maybelline. I don't know why, but sometimes like certain, I don't know if it's because I like together. There's sometimes awkward, even though I did the exact same thing. There we go, the eyes. I also, for a little bit of that screen. Not see it right now at all. My soul is there. And that's from the metal. I'll follow quick. Just make sure you. So, next we have so like we said, we use the lip plumper, something next to my lip. I guess lives either. I'm very blessed to not like. But if you do, that's fine. There are ways, even I overline my lips a little bit. I think it's I just had the lip. I use a lot of lip liner. Um, but for this in particular look, I really like dark browns. So here, next one, it's the same color. One's just sharp. For my sharpener right now. So what I'll do, and lips, just the outside. Like my lips aren't super, but I like them to work. Yeah, as you can see, it already looks a little, you know. So then I just come in. And I fill that in just a little bit. Because I'm for sure an ombre kind of girl. So there's that. And then what I'm going to go in with, what am I going to go in with for the ombre? No, it wasn't this one. Note to self, be more prepared when doing live tutorials. And this needs to crack because it's pissing me off. All right, here we go. Which one's the pinker one? Well, that's brown, fucking brown. Glad I didn't do that again. When I did this look to start, I like grabbed the completely, totally wrong friggin' lip gloss that I wanted. Or didn't want, rather. Bye. This one works too. So I'm going to use another nude lip color. And that's just kind of going to go in here. Nothing crazy. Now, me personally, I just love matte lips. I don't know what it is about a matte lipstick, but girl, it's literally like my favorite thing in the whole wide world. A matte lip. With matte, like I think I have more matte lip products than I have any sort of lip product at all. Straight be feeling like a hot mess right now. I feel like a hot mess. All right. So the last two little things, now that lips are done, eyes are done, everything else in the world is done. We got highlight, which I have been actually really enjoying the Hard Candy Glamiflage Mix and Drops in Radiant. Nothing crazy, nothing like super intense or super expensive. Let's put a couple of drops in there. Take that beauty blender. Just put it blending it in. Now for this one, it's a super subtle glow. Like that's why I like it so much, because you can glow and you can like go be blinding very easily. But like, quite frankly, I think it's a little overkill sometimes. And sometimes like just a nice, very subtle little something something goes a long way. Now these are where I like to highlight. I know other people will highlight down here. I will highlight here with a powder. I refuse to use a liquid. I don't know if it's just because I'm a chicken shit or what it is, but that's my own personal rule. Like I feel like I'm giving myself like water torture or some ridiculous thing. All right, got that. And then the very last thing that I like to do, just to kind of bring it all together a little bit, make it almost like seamless in between the highlight and your contour. And that's it. Then I will take this or the Urban Decay one. And set the ever-loving crap out of it. So that's it. Simple. It's pretty. I like it a lot. I think anybody can do it. I don't even know. The only thing I hate about these in particular NYX ones for liquid lipsticks is they're so sticky. Like, literally so sticky. But other than that, this is it. This is the final look. I love it. Oh, let me know if you like this live thing. If you don't, I might try it with my cell phone next time. And see if that's a little bit better. But we'll see. Dying of thirst. But yeah. So that's the look. That's the final look. Yes, I know these lines are here and the lighting isn't helping any of it. See, like they almost disappear completely when you turn off my mirror light. See a little bit of highlight. Now you can put lashes on. I don't feel like it because of how late it is. But I would choose these lashes right here. There's a Kiss 33, obviously in black. They're some of my favorite lashes because of how full and like whew, that they are. I've been actually really on the fence about wearing lashes lately, not because I don't love them, because lashes are life and I will never not wear them. Like it's not like I'm gonna just stop out of nowhere. But I don't really feel like I need them all the time. Like ever since I started doing like biotin, and I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect, but I feel like my my lashes have gotten longer too. Not only just obviously my hair that has been a never-ending battle for a while now. But no, these biotin gummies, take them, pop them, and it's like eating fucking candy. But supposedly it's got vitamins in it. We'll see. But no, the extensions help grow my hair, but I genuinely believe that those things are actually helping grow my lashes a little bit, because I can tell you before, I hated not having lashes on at all. So that's just a new thing. But nothing too crazy. I think anybody can do it, and anybody should try it, in my opinion. Sign off stuff off because I'm crazy and I like to do random stuff like this super late at night. This is probably why I don't sleep. And yeah, so let me know what you think. This stupid shirt is driving me absolutely nuts. And maybe we'll do this again. Maybe I'll do a regular tutorial. I don't know. We'll see.